I mean, this wood too, Brazilian rosewood.
I know it looks really nice too.
This,
It's like, could you imagine that's just a center beam in a barn back in the day?
yeah, they were like, hey, yep, we're just gonna use this rosewood, and then fast forward almost 200 years later, it's the most sought after rosewood. All right, we've been blessed. One of my all-time favorites from this luthier, one of our good friends, Pepe Romero. This is part of the 1893 project. Um, the top wood here is spruce that was pulled and repurposed from an old piano that was built in 1893, and um, it's wood from over 100 years old, and it's opened up as a very unique tone, as you would probably expect from, was it 120 something years. And the past few instruments that featured this top have, they've been mind-blowingly good in tone. But with this particular one, this is number 421. This is a Guilele, one of my favorites. I primarily play guitar, and the wood that is used on the back and sides is pretty special. It's even older than the spruce on top here. So if you look, this was pulled from a barn in South America, and it was one of the center beams. And I'm not going to say what kind of rosewood it is, but you can probably guess. And that is what contributes to this beautiful tone that you get. This wood combination, as I've said probably a million times right now, spruce and rosewood, is one of the best, because it gives you pretty much everything. You get good low end tone, you get good mid range, and you get good brightness.
You mentioned that the barn was built in the early 1800s.
Yeah. So the rosewood where this came from was an old barn that was built in the early 1800s in South America, and was torn down, and that wood that was used in that center beam was repurposed and made into fine guitars and ukuleles, such as this one. So imagine this beautiful rosewood just used in a barn. When they were building, they're like, yeah, this is what we got, guys. And fast forward 200 years later, it's one of the most sought after rosewoods you can get. It's partially illegal in some places, but fortunate enough, we got them, and they were fine, beautifully handcrafted by Pepe Romero. This is one of my favorite instruments that he builds, one of my all-time favorites, because essentially it is a mini guitar, but because of the tuning, it falls almost in between a baritone ukulele and standard nylon guitar. So if you wanted to get really nice ukulele tones, you totally can get it. And then with the added bass strings, this is tuned G to G, which is like capoing the third fret. You get a very guitar-esque kind of sound. The tone is incredible. This body, or this size, this profile is perfect for anybody. Pepe builds his instruments really light, so every single tone just has this. Yeah, you have to try it for yourself. It's so rich, especially in the low end. Something of this size you wouldn't expect to give you so much bass and fullness, but I can noodle on this for days. It's the thing with really good instruments like this, it inspires you to, come up with new styles of playing, even maybe, or write songs that you never thought you would. Yeah. Anyways, guitar lele, tune G to G. You got koa binding, top and back. I like this rosette style. This is beautiful. There's added pick guards here, so you don't have to worry about damaging the top. You got these diamond fret markers here. This is 12 frets to the body, but you still have a lot of space. This neck profile is basically like a shrunken down classical guitar neck. It's small but still extremely comfortable to play all the way up the neck. Those overtones as you play up the neck. Sounds like a cathedral in here. Goto tuners, you got the 1893 logo here up on the faceplate. I'm just gonna play it. I'm pretty sure you don't want to hear me talk anymore about this, so I'm just gonna kind of noodle away. So yeah, number 421, 1893 piano project, Guilele, Spruce, Rosewood, back and sides. Enjoy.